Hi guys, welcome into the live stream, everyone. Today we are building the Creator 3-in-1 Haunted Mansion set. Now you'll notice this box is already empty. We've got some pieces laid out on the table already because I have already built the smaller two versions of this set. If you haven't built a 3-in-1 before, they let you build three different versions of the same set. So we got the main mansion, we got a little ghost train, and we've got a cool pirate ship for this one. I have already built the pirate ship and the ghost train because the review is coming up today, but I wanted to save the actual mansion build to do with you guys. So that is what we're going to do right now today. So let me just make sure I've got all my technology going good over here, and we will dive in. Okay. I think we should be good to go. Okay. Oh, I actually do got to pull up the chat over here. I gotta log out and log back in. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but there's not. So, welcome in. Welcome back, TJ. How was your vacation? It was great, Gary. Yeah, if anyone is wondering why I haven't had a live stream in a minute, it's because I was out of town for a while. I had some family stuff, and then we had, just a lot of stuff going on. So we are back for our first live stream in a minute. Hi, hot dang, this set looks fun. Dark Sky build, welcome in. It is going to be a very fun set, yes. I know just starting out with this build, but it would be so cool to see a combo of 3 of these in one. That would be a very cool build. I know a lot of people are excited for this one because it reminds them a lot of the, what's it called? The Monster Hunters Haunted Mansion that came out a while ago. This is a very similar vibe to that one, and a lot of people really liked that set, so I know a lot of people are really into this one. So that would be a cool one. Maybe I will do that. It's also very similar to the like the Rock Tower one that they did. I don't remember what that one was called. Oh, we get some awesome minifigs in this one too, so I'll show you guys those at the start of the build here. We've got some very fun Halloween type minifig characters here, which are going to be very, very cool. Can't wait to see it. Geek in the Kitchen, hello. Hi, Nobes. I love Lego bricks. Well, then you're in the right place. Hi, Nobes. Did you get any new Lego in the mail? We got this. We got some others coming, but we didn't get it yet. Is that Ghost a first release in many years? Yeah, we haven't had a Ghost in a really long time. So we got our Ghost minifig, which does glow in the dark, which is super fun. We haven't had a Ghost in a long time. Skeleton, pretty standard. We got this cool vampire lady. She's got Pocahontas hair. She's very cool. And then these two, I think, are going to be very, very popular. We got a Wolfman werewolf with a cool new wolf head. And we get a Frankenstein figure. So we've had some of these monsters before. Like I said, specifically in that Monster Hunters or Monster Fighters set from a while back. But this is going to be a really popular one, I think, to get all these new characters and figures. So yeah, it's going to be great. Did you get the One Piece ship? No, Monkey, I did not. Also, I'm going to apologize right off the bat. I am recovering from a cold, so my voice is a little off. I am hoping that it holds out for the whole live stream here today, but just have to wait and see, I guess. This is also the bummer. I love Creator 3-in-1 sets, but the annoying part about it is that once you built one of them and you take it apart, you don't have the bag numbers anymore. So I just have to hunt for all my pieces. I've done a pretty good job of organizing them by color, which helps. But still, you do have to do some parts hunting, which is not my favorite, but that's okay. Waiting for mine on August 1st. Yeah, Monkey, they're coming soon. Oh, wait, your One Piece ship. Oh, very nice. Very, very cool. This set is also coming out on August 1st, so it's kind of a bummer that our review date is so close to the release date because it means we don't get a lot of time to show you guys this build. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, this set is coming out on August 1st, so I guess that's a good thing for you guys, because you don't have to wait very long before you can get your hands on it. It's great seeing you. Thank you, Gary. You too. Just rebag by reversing the instructions. It's not terrible sometimes. You can't do that in the 3-in-1s though, because like I said, I built the smaller 2 sets first, and those ones you can't reverse the instructions because the smaller sets don't have the bag numbers in order. The bag numbers go based off of the bigger set. So yeah, I have done that rebagging by reversing the instructions when I'm like taking a set apart to sell it, but that doesn't work in this case for the Creator 3-in-1s specifically, which is, it's fine. It's not a huge deal, but it just means this will take a little bit longer than it otherwise would, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. How much will this be UK price? I don't know exactly UK price. In the US, it's going to be $90 US, which I honestly am a bit bummed about because I thought this was such a good set. But it's only 736 pieces, and $90 for a Creator 3-in-1 for 736 pieces is definitely too expensive, I think. The Creator 3-in-1s are usually really well priced, and these ones are not, which is really, really bumming me out. Yeah, 3-in-1 is a pain like that. Yeah. I love the 3-in-1 series. I think it's one of LEGO's most underrated series. But it is a little bit of a pain if you're trying to take them apart and rebuild all the sets like I'm doing. But in general, I feel like the 3-in-1 is very underrated. What are the other 2 options in this one? Optimistic Pessimist, hello. It's like a ghost train and a spooky pirate ship. So you get some really fun options. I really love the options that they did for this one. I think they're very, very smart. I already built the other 2 options yesterday because I was filming stuff to get... I'm going to try to publish my review as soon as we finish this one, so I didn't have time to build all 3 of them today with you guys. But the other 2 builds are very fun and cute also, and I think a lot of people will enjoy this. Maybe Costco will have it for 25% off, like the last 3-in-1 castle. I hope they do. Because, yeah, I think this is a very, very fun 3-in-1 set. But I also think the price was not the best on this one. And usually when LEGO is over their average 10-cent per piece price, I can just blame it on the licensing fees. But on a Creator 3-in-1, I can't do that. Like, there's no licensing fees on this one, so in my mind, there's no reason why this set should be as expensive as it is. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Jared, hello, welcome in. Costco literally has it right now for 67 USD. This one? It's not supposed to even come out until September. Or August 1st. It's not supposed to come out for 2 more days. So if they have it right now, Costco might be getting in trouble. But if they have it for 67, that's a great price. I would get this set from Costco for $67 in a heartbeat. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, that would totally make this set worth it. Dang it, I just had the piece and I dropped it. My Costco already has a set for 70. Okay, so a couple of people already have it. Wow. Okay, yeah, guys, don't buy this from LEGO. Buy it from Costco. If Costco already has it for 70, that's great. Sorry, Lego. I know you sent me this set to review, and you're probably wanting me to promote it. But if you're getting your price beat out by Costco, it's not my fault. I wish I have Rivendell. Rivendell is such a good set. Loomy Bricks is going to have a haunted house. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the haunted houses are a very popular option for a lot of different varieties of bricks, especially for Halloween coming up. We got a cool little haunted tree figure here. So that's our first little mini build of this section. And we'll get our gates. Going to my local Costco tonight to pick up a few. You absolutely should. Dude, it is in stores. It's all over social media. That's so funny that it's already in stores. It's one of the most frustrating things as a Lego reviewer, because we're given very, very specific instructions of when we're allowed to build these things or when we're allowed to show the reviews. And usually the date that we're given is far enough in advance that it's not a big problem. You know, it's like usually we can review things like a couple of weeks before it goes on sale. But this one, they let us review it today and it goes on sale in 2 days. And as you guys probably know, very often in the Lego world, things end up going on sale a couple of days before they're supposed to. Sometimes retailers put them out a little bit early, and they're definitely not supposed to do that. You know, it's definitely not how it's supposed to work, but it just kind of defeats the purpose of Lego sending sets out to do reviews, because it's like, I'm happy I got it. I'm happy that I can do a review, but like, if you guys can already buy it, then why am I even doing a review? Have you ever heard of Brick Therapy 23? I have not, no. Can't wait for Lamborghini double pack. Ooh, sounds cool, Gary. Thinking about getting Soundwave. Yeah, I liked the Optimus Prime build, but I didn't love the Bumblebee one. So I don't know. I'll wait on Soundwave to see if I end up liking it in person. Maybe I'll like it in person more than the pictures. That happens a lot. Why are you wearing glasses? To see. Imagine wearing glasses in the big year of 2025. To see, and I think they look good. Check them out. Okay, I will. I'll check them out, Meta. Are you going to leave it as the haunted house? I am going to leave it as the haunted house, yes, because I already built the other two. And I already filmed my little review of the other two options. So I will be able to leave this one as the haunted house. I might have to refilm some of the review that I did, though, because now that you guys are telling me that this thing is already at Costco for $67, that's a game changer. That is a big game changer. I'll have to include that in my review, because I was going to tell people for $90, I think it's too expensive. But now I'll be able to tell people $90 is too expensive, but $67 isn't. So we got a cool little front gate that can open. I really love how they use the gate pieces on the pirate ship as like the tattered sails for the ship. I think that's a really, really clever idea. Hi, I'm thinking about buying the Avengers Quinjet. Do you recommend it? There's been a lot of Quinjet sets, so I don't know if I have the one that you have or the one that you're buying. So it's hard for me to make a recommendation of a set that I haven't built. But I'd say if you think it looks cool, then yeah, go for it. My local Toys R Us here in the UK had one of the Technics on shelves at the beginning of the week. Yeah, they've been Legos seem to struggle lately with keeping their release dates accurate. So many of these retailers, even big retailers like Costco, are putting things out way earlier than they're supposed to. I'm not sure why that's happening so often lately. But I bet that Lego is not happy about it. Much love, man. I hope you get better and start seeing again. Thank you. Yeah, I do too. Not loving the voice being all weak. But you know what? I'm here for you guys. I hope you appreciate that I'm sacrificing for you. The gate looks like the gate from the Hocus Pocus set. Yes, it is very similar. Where's my Hocus Pocus set? Over there. Where's the... Oh. Yeah, it is very similar to the Hocus Pocus gate. Good observation. The ticker tape addressing FAQs is a good idea. Yes, it's because constantly people come into my live stream and they're like, what are you building? Even with the ticker tape, people come in and they're like, what are you building? I'm like, I have the box right here, and on the ticker tape it says, but people still are always asking. So in an effort to save my voice and my sanity, that's why it's up there. Hey TJ, good to see you. Thank you, Brick Together. You too. Welcome in. How the grump is everyone today? Hey Grumpy. I'm okay. I'm a little sick, but I'm okay. What are the 3 options? The haunted house, you can build it also as a ghost ship, like a pirate ghost ship kind of thing, and a spooky train. So one thing I really like about this set is that the 3-in-1 options that you get are all very different. I feel like the castle one that's coming out, I also did my review of the castle, and most of the things that you can build with the castle are like basically the same thing. So it's a little bit like, I don't know. I feel like what's the point of a 3-in-1 if all 3 of the options are like, it's like a big castle or a medium castle or a slightly smaller medium castle. It's like, why? But this one, the 3 options are all very different. So I like that. Redeems blind build for 30 minutes. Wait, what? I appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Gary. Backwards. Oh, missed some chat. Just getting into Lego and I'm wondering why they're actually that effing expensive. It's a good question. There's a lot of reasons. I actually did a whole video on why Lego prices are what they are. The short answer is you get what you pay for. It's very high quality product, and it's not just about the plastic, it's about the quality of the design and the quality control and the customer service. It's a lot of stuff that goes into that. But there are a lot of other alternate brick companies out there that if you don't like Lego's pricing, you can always go to those other ones. I just personally recommend that you don't go to a company that is stealing designs from Lego. Like, don't go to one that's taking Lego designs and selling them themselves. There's a lot of other options like Funhole. They're changing their name to Lumi Bricks because Funhole is a very problematic name. There's a lot of other brands out there that do their own designs and that are still pretty good quality, but that are less expensive than Lego. So yeah, if you're gonna buy alternate bricks, I think that's totally fine. Just don't buy from the companies that are stealing people's designs, because that is still theft, still stealing. Unfortunately, a lot of those alternate companies are also stealing people's like fan designers. They'll go on to Rebrickable or other places where people are selling their fan designs, and they'll steal those and manufacture them and not pay the designer. So you just got to be careful with some of the alternate companies. Oh, picked this up at Costco last week. It was at Costco a whole week ago? Wow. Costco is messing up. This set is not supposed to be on sale until August 1st. They might be getting into some trouble. Okay, another cute thing about this set is that on the train version, the skeleton wears a little conductor hat, and on the pirate ship version, he wears this little pirate captain hat. So they give you a little spot to put them in this house, so that's cute. Give you a little display table for him. There are a lot of these green pieces in this set, which is great because I think this is the color I need for my green grocer set. So if I can save some money on the green grocer set, now that I can use these sand green color pieces, that would be great. Do you have a lot to build before August 1st? No, I mean, just this house. So I've got to finish this one. This is my last thing I've got to do before August 1st. And then I have to finish editing and uploading my review of the 3-in-1s that I got. So this one and the Castle 3-in-1 review I have to upload later today. But that's it. I had so many sets that I had to do builds and reviews of and stuff. But we're pretty much caught up now. So that's good. Because it was getting a little hectic there for a second. Oh, did I mess all of that up? Yes, I did. I came in at a weird time. No, hey, no worries. Coming in at any time is a great time to be here. Glad to have you. Welcome in. Hi, Lloyd. Are these TT chatters? Yeah, we've got people on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. So we got people all over the place chatting right now. So if you're seeing me reading comments that you're not seeing in your chat, it's not because this is a pre-recorded live. It's because we got people all over hanging out. Which is very fun. And a little bit hectic for me sometimes trying to keep up with all the chats. So also, if you chat something and I miss it, I apologize. I am doing my best. Oh. Hey, Brickmaster. Yo, Jordan, what's up? Welcome in, guys. Hello, hello. Hey man, I applied for the Lego Ambassador program. Could you tell me a bit more about it? How many subscribers do you have when you got accepted for the LAN? Hi, what are you building? David, this, and the thing on the ticker tape. Currently building the Disney Castle. Good choice, Megan. That's a fun one. Okay, so Brick Tours. When I applied for the Ambassador program, I had about 120,000 on my TikTok. But my Instagram and my YouTube were much, much smaller. My YouTube is still pretty small, to be honest. I've been trying to build it up. So if anyone's watching not on YouTube and you're not already following me, I would love it if you would go subscribe on YouTube. Because YouTube has been quite difficult to get that sub count up. There's our next little section. Starting to get little bits of the house. Cute. So yeah, I had about 120 something thousand on YouTube, TikTok when I first applied. But I know a lot of people with far, far less subscribers or followers than I did, who have been accepted. And I know some people who had far more subscribers than I did who got rejected. So it's not always just about how many followers do you have. The Ambassador program puts a lot of factors into consideration when they're going through their applications. So it really just depends, honestly. I wish I could give you a more direct answer about, why I got accepted and someone else didn't, but I actually don't know. I do know sometimes it's about like whether they have enough people to represent a certain demographic or who speak a certain language or who are from a certain country. Sometimes they just want people who are more family friendly. Like I've seen some people who have huge followings, but they're not family friendly, so they don't get accepted. So there's a lot of stuff that it could be. If you have any more specific questions, I'd be happy to answer any ambassador questions as best as I can. But understand that I am not an official representative of LEGO or the Ambassador Network in that regard. I can just answer what I've kind of learned, but I can't give official answers, of course. I think I have a bit of a chance because there is no ambassadors for my country or communities. Hey, great. Yeah. That definitely is helpful. If you represent an underrepresented population in the LEGO fan community, then that will definitely be helpful. If you're a white dude from America, it's really tough. You have to be pretty big. But yeah, there's a lot of other communities are getting represented recently, which is fantastic. Do you know which set you will be sent before you get it? Yes. As an ambassador, they do tell us. So they send you an email and they say, hey, we're offering to send you this set. Do you want it, basically? And most of the time you say yes. But sometimes, if you're going to be out of town or something, for example, you can say no if you want to. Or if it's one that's like, yeah, I don't think that one would work as well for my audience, you're always allowed to say no. You can imagine most of the time people don't say no when they're offered a set to do a review. But you can. Those offers don't always tell you actually, like, specifically what the set is. Sometimes they'll just tell you the set number. And when we get sent those offers, the sets have not always been revealed yet. So sometimes it'll say like LEGO Botanical Set 19587. I don't know. And I try to Google what the set number is that they're trying to send to me to see if it's one that I'm excited about. But sometimes the sets that they're sending, the set numbers have not been revealed yet. So I'm just like, oh, okay. I know it's a botanical, but that's all I know. So the long answer is yes and no. You do know what you're getting sent, but you don't always know exactly what you're getting sent. So that's why sometimes when I do my reviews and stuff, I do like to do unboxings with you guys when things arrive, because genuinely sometimes I've not even seen pictures of what they're sending to me. And so sometimes when I open up those sets on my unboxing videos, I'm genuinely seeing it for the very first time. So I like to do those with you guys so that you guys can kind of see those reactions, those first looks. So yeah. Oh, 5 new messages. Why are you not keeping up? You got this. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I'm looking to buy any Simpson set. Do you think the House or Quickie Mart are better? I don't know. They're both going to be very expensive because they're retired. I'd take the House personally, but that's just me. OMG, I'm counting the minutes to Friday for this one. Mel, apparently a lot of people are finding it at Costco, like already like a week ago, and it's $70 at Costco. So you might not have to count. Maybe I don't know if you've got a Costco nearby, but you could check it out. What happens if you run out of room? Can you do a review and then sell it? You cannot sell the sets that they send you to review. They are very particular about that. They actually say, where is it? There's a sticker. Not for sale. They put a big not for sale sticker on all the sets that they send you. You can give it away, but you cannot sell it. For me, when I run out of room, I take the set apart and I put it in I put the pieces in my parts collection, so that I can use them for custom build projects. If you guys have been following me on YouTube or other social media, you might have seen my Lego Mini Masters challenge, where I try to do the same things as they're doing on Lego Masters. So I use my parts collection for when I'm doing those kind of custom mock building activities. So sometimes my sets that I get sent by Lego get parted out, is what you call it. You take all the pieces apart and you put all the parts into your collection so you can use them for other stuff later. I looked at mine. They don't have it. I pouted a bit. Oh, sorry about that, Mel. Is there a set you disliked so much you took it down? Yes, the Hogwarts Icons set. It's like the one with the huge Hedwig and the books on it. I can't explain why, but that set gave me like weird anxiety when it was on display in my room. So I ended up taking that one apart. Taking that one down. The owl. Oh, I love that one. The owl's eyes are intense though. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I can't really explain it. But yeah, that one I took down. What do you use to record your content? My phone and my computer. I'm very low tech. I'm probably like the most not professional streamer you've ever met. I'm literally just on my computer and my overhead camera is an old phone. That's all it is. You're cool. Well, thank you. What's your most best build of all? My favorite build is the Dungeons and Dragons set. Is there a specific month when you find out if you have been accepted? Sorry. Oh, my voice is getting tired, guys. It usually takes about a month after the applications are reviewed. I think the most recent round of applications, so they I think the deadline is like April and October or something like that. And they usually let you know within a month. So the April deadline is done and they've already accepted all of the people from that one. And those people already know that they've been accepted. Usually you'll get an email if you aren't accepted. But if you turned in your application after the April deadline, then they'll review your stuff in October. And then you usually will find out like around November or something like that. So yeah, they only review applications twice a year. So if you've just submitted recently and you're waiting for a response, you'll have to wait until they do their next round of reviews. Is there a set you wish Lego would make? I mean, people have been asking me this for years, and I have always said I wish that they would make more Lord of the Rings, which they have been doing, which is great, and I wish they would bring back Pirates of the Caribbean. And I heard a rumor that that might be happening, but I haven't heard anything official yet. So I am very, very hopeful that that rumor ends up being true. And Lego, if you're watching this, and if it is true, please send it to me to do a review. Because yeah, I've been saying that one for years is one that I would love to see that theme come back, because I was in my Lego Dark Ages when those Pirates of the Caribbean sets were coming out, so I missed out on those ones. Hey, I built the Trevi Fountain in a day, didn't even realize I finished it. Nice, that's a fun set. Are you talking about the Lego Ambassador Program? Yes, Tony, I am talking about the Ambassador Program. How does that process work exactly? Can you share the details? Sure. Let me catch my voice back a little bit. The short version of it is anyone can apply. Twice a year, Lego will review the applications and pick people to become ambassadors. If you're an ambassador, you're not an employee of the Lego group, but Lego will sometimes send you sets to do reviews or other perks or things like that, right? It's basically you're, like the name implies, you're an ambassador from the Lego group to your community. I did a very thorough, long video on my YouTube, like literally 20 minutes long, where I walk you through the entire application process from start to finish. And I give you my tips on how to like make your application more likely to succeed. Just based on my opinions. I'm not on the decision-making team, so I don't know. But from what I've learned being an ambassador, I give you my best tips. And I did have some people who got accepted this year to be an ambassador who told me that they used my video and that it did help them get accepted this most recent round. So if you are interested in becoming an ambassador, want to learn more about it, check out my video, and hopefully it will help you out and give you some good tips to getting accepted. I have considered looking into that, but I'm not sure how to get started. Yeah, check out that video on my YouTube. Do you think Lego will make more Lord of the Rings sets that are play style rather than the display style sets? I don't think so. Because most Lord of the Rings fans these days are adults or older, and they tend to want the more display style sets. So I don't think so, but I don't know. They could. Hi, TJ. Hello. I did my application following that video. Okay, great. I hope that it helped. I have over 80 sets, and guess how old I am? I am 10. Wow, nice. That's a big collection for a 10-year-old. Hi, hope you're doing great. I think this set will be picking up for me. Nice, Faith. It's a great set. Is there a way you can just say no if you don't have room, or are they quite strict on that? No, you can say no whenever you want. But like, if you say no to everything, then they're going to be like, why are you even here? And when they go through and accept new ambassadors, they also like keep an eye to make sure that the current ambassadors are like doing their jobs, that they're keeping up with their program. We have to send in reports, so they make sure that you're like sending in your reports regularly and that kind of thing. And if an ambassador is like leaking things, or if they're causing problems, or if they're not sending in their reports on time, or if they're not participating in the program, they will sometimes be removed from the program. So like once you're in, you're pretty much in, but you do have to keep up with the program. If you don't keep up with it, then you could be removed from the program. So yeah. I'm 10-2. Nice. I love you. Thanks. I miss those fun style battle packs. Those are priced fairly and so cool. Those were fun for sure. Especially like the Monster Hunter series theme. Such a cool theme, especially for the holidays. A lot of people really miss the Monster Hunter theme. And I think that's why this set is going to be very popular this year. Because this is like the closest we've gotten to Monster Hunter since the original. So I think this is going to be very, very popular. Because we get some of those classic monster minifigs back and stuff. I'm hoping that rumor is true as well. Do you have any tips on making content high quality? I'm a fellow phone user. Not any tips that I like can really think of. Make sure your lighting is good. I feel like lighting makes a huge difference, and make sure your sound is good. If your lighting and your sound is good, I feel like your phone is going to be totally fine. So you can buy, pretty cheap microphones these days that will do a really good job, that will give you better sound quality than just your phone microphone will. So yeah, that would be my tip. Make sure that you've got some good lighting. Buy a couple cheap little ring lights or something, and make sure you've got good sound. I know my sound isn't the best on my live streams, but for my videos, I try to get a pretty good sound quality. How's TJ? I'm great, Ella, thanks. I think if they made like monster style village and the hunters that are hunted, that could be interesting. That would be fun. Which minifigures from the set is your favorite? I love Frankenstein. Either Frankenstein or the wolf are my two favorites from the set. They're both so good. Love those two. Can you share more about your Lego Dark Ages? What got you back into the hobby? I totally can. Yes. Is it stressful at times? Yes, at times it is stressful being an ambassador, especially when you've got like 20 sets that you have to review all at once. And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to do all this, and I'm going out of town. I have to do these reviews. And then some days, like there are some weeks where I spend like 20 plus hours building sets to try to get all of my reviews done and ready to go. And that is stressful. How much money was that set? This set is coming out from Lego for $90, but apparently you can get it at Costco for $70. Where is the second camera? I can't find it. It's above me. It's right here, above me. Currently building the Seven Dwarfs cottage. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, yes. So someone asked about my Dark Ages. Yeah, it was like when I was a teenager and then in my early 20s. I never stopped liking Lego. I just kind of like stopped having time for Lego. I was in college and I was doing a lot of other stuff. And then it was like 2018, 2019. I started seeing sets when I would be walking through Target. I would see sets and I was like, oh man, I remember building Lego. That was so fun. And then I think it was actually the Las Vegas skyline architecture set that like really got me back into it, because I grew up in Las Vegas. So it was like very cool seeing the Vegas architecture set. So I think that was the first one that got me back into it as an adult. And then I just kept getting more and more of those architecture. They were super fun. And then here we are, you know. Thanks, I'll get a mic. I've been avoiding it. Yeah, mic makes a big difference. You'll notice on my videos when I do reviews, I've got a little lavalier mic that I pin to my shirt. And that really can make a huge difference on your quality. It's like it can be annoying, you know, having to set up your microphone and get everything going, but you can get some good ones for pretty cheap. So you don't have to go and spend hundreds of dollars on a microphone. You're not recording music or something, like you're just doing casual little videos on social media. So a simple cheap microphone is plenty good for your purposes. How old are you now? Oh, I'm part of me wants to make you guess, but I'm afraid if you're 10 that you're gonna guess that I'm like 50. Thanks for answering my questions. Yeah, anytime, happy to help. That's literally what I'm here for. Like, as a Lego ambassador, I consider my job to be answering all of your questions because that's what an ambassador is supposed to do. I'm supposed to be a connection point between my community, which is you guys, and Lego. So I am not about gatekeeping information or secrets or being competitive about like, ooh, no, I can't tell them how to become an ambassador because then that's gonna threaten me. Like, no, like I would love to have as many of you guys join the ambassador program as Lego will allow. So I think that's great. Are you a full-time YouTuber? No, but I wish I was. Hopefully one day. Currently building Happy Plants. Oh, that's such a fun set. Are you 30? Close. I just turned 34. But I've had a lot of people tell me that I look younger than I am. So I'm going to keep believing that whether it's true or not. Through the ambassador program, does Lego pay you or do they pay you in Lego? LOL. Yeah, the ambassador program does not pay. They pay you in Lego, so they send you free stuff, but you don't get paid. Some of the ambassadors are monetized on social media and stuff. I technically am monetized, but I make like $30 a month, so like I don't make very much. So it's not my full-time job. Maybe one day it will be. But as an ambassador, you do get more chances to get paid for other things. So like because I'm an ambassador, I've had companies like Target and Disney and other people reach out to me and say, hey, you know, there's a new, you know, like Disney reached out when they had the new Star Wars Lego Rebuild the Galaxy show coming out. And they said, hey, will you do some content for us? Will you film some things with the new sets? And I said, absolutely. So they paid me a little bit to do that. So yeah, being an ambassador by itself is not a paid thing, but sometimes you might get opportunities if you are an ambassador to get paid for other things. So that's cool. I was gonna say that. All right, nice. You look like my teacher. Okay. You must have a very cool, attractive teacher. What? I thought you were 25. Yeah, see, that's what I said. A lot of people think that I'm younger than I am. Have you every? Ooh, have I every what? What do you do for a living besides Lego? My job, my day job, is as a mental health therapist. So yeah, I'm a therapist. And I love being a therapist. It's a great, great job. Have you ever been invited to a Lego event? Yes, I have. In fact, I will be going to a Lego event this fall in Denmark. There's something called Lego Fan Media Days, and it's where some Lego ambassadors and people get to go to Lego headquarters in Denmark, and they show you some of the sets that are going to be coming out in the next year, and they show you some previews of things. You get to do interviews with designers. It's a really fun event, so I'm very, very, very excited for that. I was invited to it last year also, but last year I couldn't go because of scheduling issues. So this year I made sure that I was able to go, and I'm super, super excited about it. I have anxiety, autism, and ADHD. Hey, I work with people who have all those things. I love that. I just started therapy and love my therapist. How did you get started in that field? Tony, some great questions. Thanks. I also had a therapist who I worked with growing up who was really great, who I, got a lot of benefit from. I didn't originally think when I was going to school that that's what I would end up doing with my job, but I did a few other things and, things that I didn't really love as much and that didn't really work out. And then I decided that I wanted to go back to school and become a therapist. So that's what I did. And now here we are. I have been a therapist for about 5 years now. And yeah, it's been awesome. I like my job. I really like that I get to help people. It's very satisfying. Yeah, it's a good time. By the way, I am 13 and I will do the reviews while my dad is technically the ambassador. Okay, nice. Very nice. Hi, Eric. Hello. Hey, TJ, big fan. Adam Harper. Hello. Thank you. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Despite my voice maybe sounding like I'm not that excited, I am excited that y'all are here. I used to always get so nervous before starting a live stream because I was always like, oh my gosh, what if no one comes? What if no one's on my live stream and I'm just sitting on a live stream by myself like a loser? But then I realized that's not what it is. Like when I first started live streaming, some days I would only have like one person watching. And I just had to learn that it's not about how many people are watching, it's about how much I'm enjoying it. And if I'm having a good time, if I'm enjoying doing my live stream and building my Lego, then it doesn't matter how many people are watching. That being said, whenever I get on and you guys are here and you guys do join the live stream, it really means a lot. Because it is more fun to do a live stream when there are actually people to talk to and hang out with and stuff. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Thanks for being here and hanging out and watching the live stream. Thank you for being transparent and sharing more about yourself. Your content is authentic and your personality is very authentic. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any point in being inauthentic. I mean, you guys are here to hang out. Like, we'll have a good time. We'll do some stuff. I have heard though that there are some other creators that people have watched that sometimes are like how do I say this? How do I say this nicely? I've heard a couple of times from people that there have been creators who they watch online and then they go to like a convention or something and they meet them and they're nothing like what they're like online. And I don't know, that just sounds exhausting to me. Like, doing a live stream is already kind of tiring. And it's like a lot to keep track of, trying to think about building and reading the chats and keeping up with you guys. And like, it's already kind of hard to do. I can't imagine doing that plus putting on some like fake personality. That sounds truly, truly exhausting. Speaking of meeting people at conventions, though, are anyone watching planning on going to Brick Slopes here in Utah? Utah's where I live, by the way, if anyone was curious. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. Brick Slopes is our big fan convention here, our Lego fan convention, and it is coming up in just a few weeks. So if anyone's going to be in Brick Slopes, I'd love to meet you. Come say hi. Would there be any problems with that? I don't think so. I think it's fine if you're younger and you have an adult be your ambassador for you. I know another kid who is like, he and his dad do reviews together. So the dad is technically the ambassador, but he's also kind of an ambassador. So, oh, missed some comments. Sorry. Let's see. I'm ill right now. Me too. Hi, Eric. I'm so excited for the set. Sylvia, it's such a good one. Only 2 days left to wait. Are you going to show a video of the Fan Media Day in Denmark on YouTube? Yes, for sure. I will do a lot of videos of fan media, I'm sure. I have to go soon. I have to go now. Bye. Bye, Swift. Thanks for joining. Hello, Captain Rex. Me, I might go. Ooh, Captain Rex, you're going to be in Brick Slopes. All right. Love it. Well, if you do end up at Brick Slopes, make sure you come say hi, because I'd love to meet all you guys. Yes, there are some creators that are questionably inauthentic. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Who am I to judge? I'm sure that they have gotten some some more views and stuff by putting on like a character. You know, they probably get some good reactions on the internet by doing some kind of personality or something that's not like who they actually are. I don't know. To me, that doesn't seem worth it. To me, that just seems exhausting. Hey, TJ. Hey, Rids, my boy. How you doing? Are you coming to Brick Slopes, Rids? Can't wait to see your videos of Fan Media Day. Me too. I can't wait to see them too. Because that means that I'll have been there, and I'm very excited to have been there. It's going to be super cool. Oh, I missed some things. Hey, thank you for those gifts, guys. Appreciate that. Anyone who doesn't already know, all of the gifts that I get on the live stream go straight to our giveaway fund. So if you want us to do more giveaways on the channel, that's how we do them. So make sure that you like, share, comment, do all those things that will help bring more people into the feed, because the more people that are in here, the more gifts we're gonna get, and the more gifts we get, the more we'll do lives, the more we'll do giveaways. So oh, jeez. I might be hurting my voice even more than it already is with this live stream today. Okay, where are we? We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to the end of this build. It's nice seeing some of these bins of pieces starting to empty out. It makes it a lot easier to find the correct pieces that I'm looking for when I don't have to dig through a super full container. Have you watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Not all of it, but I have seen bits of it, yeah. My husband actually is kind of obsessed with it, so I've seen some of it, but mostly only when he's watching it. I'll catch glimpses of it every now and again. Ooh, this haunted house is a must-have. I actually agree with that, Madman. Like, for the minifigs alone, like, they had such fun, like, monster minifigs in this set. But I did find out that you can get it for a cheaper price at Costco, so just so you're aware. I do think it's a must-have, but I also think the Lego price is too high, so. Are you excited for the Arkham Asylum set? Yes, I think it looks pretty cool. I know there's some mixed feelings on the Arkham set right now online, but I think it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna have to wait to see it in person to give my final opinions on it, but I think it looks sweet. Hey TJ, what was your favorite Lego set to build? My favorite set so far in my life has been the Dungeons and Dragons set. It was super fun. It had so many good like Easter eggs and hidden details, so many references to fun Dungeons and Dragons stuff. As a D&D nerd, it was a ton of fun to build that one. Oh, nope, not that. That. Costco for the win. Thanks for the heads up. Yes, there you go. I didn't even know that today. Other people on the live stream gave me the heads up too. So just trying to share the information that I'm getting. Oh, just one. Oh no. Okay. We're getting closer. This is coming together quite nicely. I'm really digging the design that they got on this set. I'm going to the Lego store on Saturday. Ooh, nice, Gary. What are you getting? What's the plan? Something in particular you've got your eye on? TJ, hi, Rocco. Welcome in. Welcome, my man. Good to see you. Ooh, that's sleek. That is sleek on that hinge. I'm planning on getting the new Speed Champion sets. Love it. I know you love those Speed Champion sets, Gary. Okay, we get all these boarded windows. Super fun. Super fun design aesthetic. Ooh, and a vine crawling up the side too. Fun. Guys, look how cute. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because as you can hear with my voice being gone, I've been hydrating a lot. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, or do, it's your life, do what you want, but I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. I'm planning on getting this set in a few weeks. Nice, Brickman. Hi, Meg. Welcome in. It can close, shut the front door. Yes, it can open and close. Yeah, this is going to be a very popular set, you guys. For sure. Very, very popular on this set. I can guarantee you. So let's finish it up, shall we? The set looks so cool. If you weren't required to build it before August, would you have saved it for October? Yes. This would definitely be a very fun Halloween time build if I were not having to build it for a review right now. Definitely would have saved it to do a cool Halloween build. Everyone needs a bathroom break. No worries. Well, thank you. Thank you for your understanding of my having a bladder. Hi, what are your thoughts about the Titanic set? I was thinking about buying it. I like the Titanic set. It's a very, very big set, and be warned that it's pretty repetitive. But I think of the massive sets, it's one of my favorites. I've done a lot, like I've done the Eiffel Tower and I've done the Millennium Falcon and stuff. I think the Titanic is my favorite of the huge ones. So I say yes, go for it. Yeah, I think it's a very fun set. Hey, Poland is here. Hello, Poland. Welcome in. Do you have the new One Piece sets? Watching it for the first time right now. I do not know. Lego did not send the One Piece sets to me, sadly. Yeah, there have been a few sets recently that Lego didn't send to me that I've been a little bummed about, and One Piece is definitely one of them. The other one that I was really bummed about not getting was the Neuschwanstein Castle, however you say that. That new architecture series castle, the one in Germany, looks gorgeous, gorgeous. I definitely think I'm gonna have to buy that one for myself because it just looks so good. But I guess we can't get everything for reviews, I guess. Hi, Lucas. Did you see the new Wicked sets? I love them. Yes, I did. I also don't know if I'll be getting those ones, sadly. I got the ones from the first movie, but I don't know if I'll be getting these ones. Unfortunately. I really want to get the even if they don't send it to me, I'm going to buy the art thing that they did, like the wall art poster thing with the minifigs. Those look fantastic. That set looks so good. What's your favorite Lego you own? My favorite is the Dungeons and Dragons castle. That Dungeons and Dragons set was so good. I love it, love it. All the little Dungeons and Dragons Easter eggs and things inside of it were so much fun. Wait, what? I didn't know it was a 3-in-1. What else can you do, Aaron? Yes, it is a 3-in-1. You can also do a little train and a little pirate ship. I'm going to be posting my review of it later where it shows what all of the options on it are, so you'll be able to see. Because I built those yesterday and filmed a little review of those so that today we could do the main event. How's the build so far? I really like the build. I had a feeling that I would. So I'm glad that I was right. This is a really fun build. I actually like this build a lot better than the castle one that's also coming out. I think this one is a better build, personally. So yeah, I like this one quite a bit. Definitely gets my thumbs up. The price does not get a thumbs up for me, but I'm learning that you can get it from Costco for a little bit less. So yeah, that Costco price definitely makes it a winner in my book. How do you like the new clone turbo tank? I don't know what that is. I'm not really a Star Wars guy. I'm like a casual little bit Star Wars guy. I'm not a big Star Wars guy. So I don't know what that is. What's your favorite Star Wars Lego? I really like the dioramas. I think those the diorama series they did was really cool. So probably that. What big set have you built lately that made you go, meh, not worth the hype, if any? That's a good question. What have I built lately? What is it called? The Twilight House. I didn't feel like was worth the hype. The Shire. I was a little bit disappointed with the Shire, honestly, which was kind of sad because I love the other Lord of the Rings sets. But yeah, the Shire was a little bit not as good as it could have been. But yeah, how much is that? It is going to be $90 from Lego, but you can get it from Costco for much, much less. $70 from Costco. So that's great. I don't think I would recommend this set for $90. I would definitely recommend it for $70. Cool. Yes, Aaron. Respectfully, you are so handsome. Also just got my current Marvel Lego coming in. I can't wait. Nice, Gio. Very nice. Did you watch Wicked Part 1 in cinemas? And are you gonna watch the second part? Me? Yes. Yes, Mick. I watched Wicked Part 1 3 times in cinemas. So I will definitely be watching Part 2 in cinemas. I've been counting down the days. Right after we walked out of seeing the first one, I was like, oh my gosh, we have to wait a year for the next part? I don't know if I can wait that long. It was so good. Yeah, I'm a big Wicked fan because I was a musical theater nerd kid growing up, so I'm definitely here for Wicked. I'm still a musical theater nerd. I don't know why I said growing up. I still am. This year has felt like an eternity for Wicked. I agree. I agree. It's taken so long, but we almost made it, guys. We have almost made it. Okay, need to leave now. Have a nice day. Bye, guys. Bye, Meg. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. We'll catch you next time. Oh, so close, guys. Getting so close on this one. Feels like it's taken forever, but we're almost there. You never got sent the Soundwave, it seems like. No, did not get sent Soundwave. I probably won't end up getting it for myself, to be honest. Yeah, collecting the Transformers just isn't really on my list of budget priorities. Anyone going to Brick Slopes, Utah this year? It's coming up quick. Me, Mad Naker, and you should come say hi when I'm there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. And if anyone hasn't bought their tickets yet, you can use the code TJ to get a little discount if you want to go. It's a very easy code. It's only 2 letters. There's my little bat. There we go. This guy goes over here. Guys, this set is so good. I wish it didn't cost so much because it's a great build. I will. Brick Slopes is always a bomb. It is. It's my favorite convention. I think it's so good. That set is so cool. I want it, but don't think it will fit anywhere because it seems a bit tallish. I'm so happy you got the Mecha Team Leader. Oh, yes. Mecha Team Leader is tallish. Yes, that is a tall set. I thought you were talking about this one at first. I was like, yeah, it's not that tall. Yes, Mecha Team Leader is pretty tall, and I don't know where I'm going to put mine either. Right now, it's just sitting on the floor. Because I definitely ran out of space with this most recent lineup. Definitely ran out of space. The picture on the set makes it look tall, but it seems more wide than tall. Well, when you close it up, it's going to get a little bit taller, and then when you close it up, like, it kind of changes the proportions, you know? So you can kind of make it look a couple different ways. Speaking of Brick Slopes, Mad Dad, I have got to get to work on my builds that I was going to bring this year. It's approaching quickly, and I have not finished some of them, and some of them are going to take a long time to finish. So I might be in a little bit of trouble with trying to get all those things finished. So I've got so many ideas of things that I wanted to build to bring this year, and I haven't got them done yet. Here we go, guys. Last 2 pieces right here. And it's done. Woo! Can't believe it. We finished it. What time is it? Oh, it's a little bit later than I was hoping it to be right now, but that's fine. We still got it done in a pretty good amount of time. Now I can put all my little Wouldn't it be cool to put this in your Lego city for Halloween time? Yes, and I definitely will. Have you built a big haunted mansion? I built it last year and desperately need the decor lights. I have built it, and it looks way cool with the lights. With some spooky minifigures, maybe custom decor in the front towards the street. Yeah. I would love to make this a modular building to go in my little modular city. I definitely think I'm going to have to do that. So there's a few fun little play features on here. There's a ghost in the window that when you spin this dial, the ghost appears and disappears. You can spin this thing over here and the clock ticks back and forth. So it's got a fun little interior. You can close it up so it can have like a few different looks for the mansion. So that's kind of cool. Got a little gate, and we've got, like I said at the beginning, one of the best minifig lineups I've ever seen in a 3-in-1. So many fun custom new characters and monsters that we don't normally see. So that's super, super fun. And that is it, guys. That's the end of our live stream. That's the build. I'm in the same boat. I need to finish my brick slopes build for sure. Lego should partner with IKEA. Spend $300 and gift with purchases a Billy bookcase. That would work. Would you say this set is affordable? No, it's $90 for this set, and I want to recommend it so bad, but I think $90 is too much for this set. But I hear that it's at Costco for $70, and that I think is perfect. $70 for this set is great. Okay, so I'm gonna have to log off. It'd be an amazing set for Lego to do the Creel house. Ooh, that would be cool. It does kind of look like the Creel house from Stranger Things, you're right. Okay, I gotta go now. I gotta log off so that I can record my review of this and edit it with the other things I've already recorded the review of and upload it. We got a lot to do. But thank you guys for joining. I don't know when my next live stream will be, mostly because my voice is still recovering. Today was like a necessity. But we will do one soon. No promises when, but we will do another one soon. We've got more Lego coming up. I just got some emails yesterday about a lot of new sets that they're going to be sending me that we'll get to do some more early build reviews of. This one turned out to not be an early build because apparently it's already for sale at Costco. Just pick up the set at Costco is $25. Yeah, I keep hearing that, user. That's crazy. So I'm going to have to include that in my review. But yeah, I'll see you guys all on the next live stream. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll see y'all.